Hello everyone, this is Simon from the Modern Awakened Perspective, your map for the path to enlightenment. Got a couple videos for you today, 2, maybe 3 actually. Before I get into the first story, which is about the Green New Deal and some of its silly provisions, let me ask everyone to please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. That way more people can find this content down the road. Also, if you hit the notification bell, you'll be notified when I put out a new video, which I'm going to try to do as often as possible. Okay, let's get into the story here about the proposed Green New Deal by Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. It's been in the news recently because of its basic absurdity. One particular aspect was a part of the program there where she stated there would be free money for those unable to work and also those unwilling to work. And this particular part of the program was probably the most absurd, and of course she got called out for that. And I guess she realized that this was pretty sad and unrealistic. So they tried to remove that part from the plan. And when people called her out during interviews and pointed out, this absurdity, they tried to claim, and she even tweeted out that that was never in there, and that the original document had been doctored, and that anything that included that particular aspect was fraudulent. But of course, anything that's on the internet, you can try to erase it, but it's still going to be there. There's going to be traces of it. And some reporters have dug into the metadata of the original PDF, and it shows that was clearly a part of the original document, and that was, drafted by her chief of staff there, and so it was not a mistake. And so she's basically lying to the public, to everyone, saying that this particular aspect of the plan was not actually in the plan. Now, I don't know what makes her think she can get away with that, but clearly she's lying, and the proof is in the pudding. It's out there. You can't try to sweep that under the rug now and pretend that didn't exist. That's just one aspect of the plan that really made no sense. In fact, it was taken down from her own website not long after it was introduced, along with, some of the other aspects which were unrealistic, such as getting rid of all air travel, rebuilding every building in America, just so many things that I don't understand. Who let her propose this and even let it become public? It's just making the whole Democratic Party look bad. And to add to that aspect of the story, there's been people in her own party who have suggested that they find another Democratic candidate to replace her in 2020. And of course, that just goes to show how absurd her policies are and how bad she's making them look. In fact, it's gone so far that there's been some talk about redistricting her particular district and eliminating that altogether, which would remove her from politics, hopefully for good, in my opinion. Let's just go ahead and get rid of her, because she keeps sticking her foot in her mouth so much her breath is going to taste like toe jam. It's just ridiculous. I don't know who voted for her, but it certainly wasn't me. So that's the way the story goes in my perspective. So if you have any comments, agree, disagree, whatever, please feel free to comment, and like and subscribe, please. That way my channel can grow and we can make an impact here. All right, thanks guys. I'll see you on the next one.